What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the finance edition of 2M in Sweden. I'm recording this on Valentine's Day for a reason. So, everyone out there, happy Valentine's Day. Fellas, ladies, everyone out there, this card is something that you can take your significant other, your partner, mom, dad, whomever out to dinner on. We're talking about the Amex Platinum card itself. I know a lot of people are like, hey, it has a $900, essentially $900 annual fee. Is it worth it? We got you. So stay tuned for all of it. We are going to explain that, the different benefits to it, and then at the end, we'll probably do a little Venture X versus Build Mastercard versus Amex Platinum card to see which one is really worth it. So grab your loved ones, grab the people you're going to go out tonight with, or whatever day you end up seeing this with, and hop on through. First thing we're going to bring up is the annual fee itself. So the current annual fee is $895. That is a ton. And I know a lot of people are saying, all right, what is the benefit to it? Because you have the Venture X and you have the Built that are roughly around the $400 to $600 range at that on the higher end of the Built card. And then you have the Chase Sapphire Reserved and the Chase Sapphire cards themselves that are a little less. So why go with the Amex Platinum card of any of the different cards that are out there and more of the premier and premium level? So a couple of different things that they do offer. They do have an like premium travel, dining, shopping, and wellness, and then they have different redemption points that they can end up offering. So just going through some of the premium travel, and I'll share the screen so you all can see this too as we're going through it. We'll start with the premium travel. So they do offer the 5x points on flights and hotels, booked directly with airlines or through American Travel up to $500,000. So pay attention to that number. 5x points on prepaid hotels. That's something else. They have global lounge connections, various different ones, over $850 of annual value. Again, this is a card you have to travel in order for it to make sense for you to end up doing it. They have Centurion lounges. They have 10 complimentary Delta Sky Clubs. And of course, they have the Priority Pass. And Priority Pass does have different things to it. So just pay attention and look into the details of that. The next part they do have is $600 hotel credit. So with over 3,000 hotels and more hotels than any other credit card company, where you can access a suite or special benefits, get up to $300 back in statement credit semi-annually. So that's their 600. So it's 300 in the front, 300 on the back side of the whole year. Now more things. Uber Cash. So $200 for Uber Cash. That comes to roughly $15 in Uber Cash each month, plus a bonus of $20 in December. So that's $200 there. I'll give it, that's a valid $200. The next one is going to be $120 in Uber One credit. You can get up to $120 in statement credits each calendar year after you purchase an auto renewing Uber One membership. So it's a catch 22 because you do have to have the membership, but at the same time, you will end up getting the $120. So let's just say for shits and giggles and stuff of that nature, they just net out. So then the next one we have is the $200 airline fee credit. So earn up to $200 per calendar year in statement credits after incidental fees are charged by your selected qualifying airline. So this is something to just look into. You can use it, just choose the different airline that you want. This can end up being on various different things. I know baggage can be included in it. You can end up charging for your bags and stuff. You can also end up purchasing food or stuff on it, and it'll fall under some of the $200 airline fee credit. So I'll give you the 400. The 120, we're going to hold that one out for a little bit. Fine hotels and resorts. So this one is an average total value of $550 with over 1,800 properties worldwide. When you book fine hotels and resorts through Amex Travel, you can receive a suite or benefits with an average total value $550 in perks. Okay, so we'll hold that one there. The next one is $209 Clear Plus credit. You can receive up to $209 in statement credits per calendar year after you sign up and pay for a Clear membership, subject to auto renewal with your eligible Amex card. So we'll give you the $209. So right now we're sitting at around $609. Clear can be benefit in the US. That's really where that benefit is. Travel insurance is another one. Car rental, loss, and damage insurance, that helps so you don't have to end up doing the one that the different like Hertz, Avis, Enterprise, all of them offer. You can just do your car rental insurance through them. Trip delay insurance. So this is a big one. Booking the trip is easy. Avoiding delays is next to impossible. So you can end up eligible up to $500 per trip. Trip cancellation, that's another helpful one. Other benefits. So the hotel collection, you can explore over 1,000 upscale hotels worldwide with the hotel collection and receive $100, not $1,000, credit towards eligible charges. All right, so let's leave the 100 in there. So right now you had 200, 200, 200. So you're at 609. Add this in. I'll give you 709. So cool. We're doing good so far. Mind you, we have to get to that $895. Everything over that is just gravy at that point. Just continuing to look through. They have Hilton Honors Gold status. And then another thing is just more travel benefits. Fee credit for global entry. This is a big one too. Stay focused on getting where you need to go. Receive either a statement credit every 4 years after you apply for global entry. So that's $120. I'm including that in other benefits that you end up having because with this card, you should be traveling a good amount. It's one of those cards that you should use as much as possible for various travel. So you do have the 120 on top of everything else. We were roughly at 809. We were at the 200, 200, 200, 609. You had this 100 over here, which is 709. And then you had this one. So then you're at roughly 825, 830. All right, we got closer at that point. They offer car rental privileges from Avis, Hertz, and National Platinum Card members. Enjoy complimentary premium status for select car rental programs. Platinum Card members can view their specific car rental privileges online by logging into their American Express account. Card members must enroll through their American Express online account using their eligible cards. Cool. Next one. Here we go. So we've already done $800. We're just going to use round numbers for this whole thing. Next one you have is $400 Resi credit. Get up to $100 in statement credits each quarter when you use the Platinum card to make eligible purchases with the Resi, including dining purchases at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. $400. You're already at $1,200. So yes, this, as long as you are going to use all these different credits, and what you're really doing is with the annual fee until you get up to that $895, just put aside $100 each time. If you're using this, think about it that you're really going to use that money on this, put that aside, and then it'll start to add up when you get that $895. Bam, you just paid off the annual fee. So the next one is $300 digital entertainment credit. Get up to $25 in statement credits each month after you pay for eligible purchases with the Platinum card at participating enrollment at different participating enrollment requirements. So ones that you end up having on here: Disney Plus bundle, ESPN streaming services, Hulu, New York Times, I personally wouldn't use, but Paramount Plus, Peacock, The Wall Street Journal, YouTube Premium, and YouTube TV. Plus, Platinum Card members will get exclusive access to special perks from time to time. This is another benefit. So if you have kids as well, or maybe tonight you want to have the card, you can end up doing Disney Plus and chill if you want to. You can go out for a nice dinner, put it on the card, then you can have Disney Plus, ESPN, Hulu, Peacock, Paramount Plus, any of those. If you want to end up just reading, so it'll be covered here too. So that's going to be your $300 digital entertainment. And then global dining access by Resi. Get special access to sought after restaurants when you add your Platinum card to your Resi profile. Access to exclusive restaurants, reservations, premium dining experiences, priority, notify, and more, all through Resi. Boom, that's another positive. And it just keeps going here for some of it. So right now we're over $1,200. The next one, and I've heard some people end up using this too, $300 Lululemon credit. You can receive up to $75 in statement credits each quarter when you use the card for eligible purchases at U.S. Lululemon retail stores. I've seen some of the quality of products that do come through it. Again, you don't get this card if you do not think you're going to be spending this type of money. Don't just do it to say, oh, all these perks, because you'll still have the $895 annual fee that you'll have to pay off. So it's not a free card. The next one is $155 Walmart Plus credit. Get up to $12.95 statement credit back each month after you pay for monthly Walmart Plus memberships. We can add this. I personally wouldn't use it, so it wouldn't be a huge benefit to me for the Walmart Plus. But that's another benefit for those that you have family, or if it's just you and a partner, or just you in general. You use Walmart a lot. This can be the one for you. $100 Saks credit. So get up to $100 in statement credits annually for purchases at Saks Fifth Avenue or Saks.com. That's another good one that you can use. $200 Aura ring. Hey, keep your health and everything together. Get that Aura ring. That's $200. Next one, you have $300 Equinox credit. Get up to $300 in statement credits each year at Equinox. So you have that. And then just going through some of the other things. I'm not going to go through all the partners that they have. If you want, drop in the comments or something. I can analyze, go through all of that. But you earn 5x points on book directly with airlines or through American Express Travel. Personally, I have experience just through work with American Express Travel. I do think that they are good. So I would highly recommend that whether you end up doing this or not, American Express Travel is good. 5x on prepaid hotels. That's good. 1x on other purchases. Flights and hotels. Use points for flights and prepaid hotels when you book on amextravel.com. Pay with points. Gift cards. Redeem points for gift cards. Want to celebrate with the dinner out? Hey, Valentine's Day is right here. You might have anniversaries coming up. You might end up wanting to acknowledge St. Patty's Day. You might want to do something for Memorial Day. Any of the different holidays, 4th of July. Just get the gift cards with your points that you have. Just continue to make the most out of it. And then it says, this is what people are saying, customer satisfaction, not me and my thoughts yet, but best annual fee rewards credit card for customer satisfaction. So that's an overview of what the Amex Platinum card is. Some other thoughts that I want to end up bringing up are pay attention to what the APR is on some of these cards. That's certain things that people don't understand. So you have the APR is 19.49% to 28.49. There is no open 0% interest for the first 12 months. This is you're going to pay it. So take that into account. And then you can get as high as 175,000 membership rewards points after you spend $12,000 in purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. So that's a big thing too. Are you going to, if you want those membership points, are you going to be able to spend $12,000? Don't get a card like this if you're not just in general spending this type of money. I know so many people get credit cards and they don't necessarily end up using it at that. Yes, the Amex card does have a lot of benefits. Yes, I do think for some it can be beneficial. Don't get it because you looked at this video and you said, oh, you can get membership rewards points of 175,000. Oh, they have over $1,500 in credits that I can end up using. You're going to end up going into credit card debt. And that's something I don't want for anyone that watched this show, any of the subscribers. By the way, like and subscribe and hit the noties because we're going to keep putting these out there. Don't get this card for those reasons. If you travel a lot and you also have had other travel credit cards potentially, or even for work, if you know you're going to travel a lot for work, this is a card that I would end up saying that some people should end up looking into and just paying attention to. Overall, my thoughts. So I want to do a little bit of a comparison for you all. The first thing is the Venture X card. So Venture X has a lower annual fee of $395, and some might say it's higher, but roughly $395. It's easy to use because it has the $300 travel credit, and then you also get the TSA pre-check global entry on that one too. It has a flat reward system on all purchases as well, and it includes lounge access. They also have Capital One lounges that are popping up all the time. Venture X, some people would say Venture X is premium without the complexity. Whereas you look at some of these other cards, it might have some complexity to it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that one is better than the other in that sense. Bill is new on the scene. They have points for rent. That's their big. Will say that that's something that works for them. Others are going to say, I don't really care. That's not necessarily something I would want to do. And to each their own at that point. It's built is less of, they're trying to work more on the luxury travel, but that's not what they were built on. Built is more positioning as a lifestyle everyday rewards card, not necessarily a luxury travel card yet, but that is something that they can work to have a push towards. Now, looking at Amex, and I'll compare all the three. who is probably your ideal Amex Platinum user? I'd probably say, again, I mentioned it before, frequent travelers. If you travel for work, this might be a good card. If you and your Valentine end up becoming married and get engaged, want to have kids, do whatever, travel, put this on your honeymoon, cool. That then works out. High spenders, if you make a lot of money, this would be a card for you. If you're always balling out at the mall and you just do so much shopping at Lululemon or Saks, any of those places, this would be for you. People who want either higher credit limits or maximize the full amount of their credit, this would be for you. If you just only use $1,000, $2,000 in a year, probably not this card. There are other Amex cards that you can go after. I would not recommend this card for you. Lounge users, again, if you travel a lot and you want to take advantage of like the Delta Sky Club, the Centurion lounges, any of those, this would be a card that you can end up using. And then also people that want to shop with luxury, this is something for you. But I would not say if it's just one of these, maybe not. Maybe allow for like 2 to 3 of the bullet points that I just gave you for it. So like frequent travelers, high spenders, people who spend a lot on credit cards, lounge users, and luxury experience seekers. If you're 2 or 3 of what I just said, this can be the card for you. 1, 2 should not. If you're taking one trip a year, don't get this card. It would not be to your full benefit. If you have a little bit of an issue with paying off your balances each month, uh, or you don't track how much you're spending, probably not get this because it'll bite you in the butt really fast. And I would not want someone to say, "Oh, I just listened to Hayes' video and he suggested I get this, and now I'm spending so much money on just the interest and fees of using the credit card." Don't do it. Anyone, again, if you carry a balance, don't do this. It would not be good. If you want simple rewards, there's other cards out there. Amex has other offerings, Chase has other offerings, even Bilt has offerings, Capital One has other offerings for you. But I would not go with this card. Just summing this all up, and then I will end up giving you my personal thoughts. So the Amex Platinum isn't about necessarily just earning the points. There's a lot of other things that go along with it. It's about access to the premium lifestyle in different ways that you can end up doing a lot of things out there in the country and in the world. If that's something you feel is incredible, go for it. That's really good for you. If not, you might want to look at other credit cards that are out there. So for me, I personally don't have the Amex card right now. Is it something that maybe I'll get? Yeah, I could see myself maybe in the future. I'd probably work my way up. I would start with right now. I have the Venture X. So Venture X has done me well for a couple of years, and this is not a biased video. I haven't even done a video yet on the Capital One Venture X. I was trying to get through a lot of other videos before I did this. But the Venture X is where I'm at. I go up to the Chase Sapphire Reserved and those cards next, and then the Amex Platinum. But if you already know you spend a good amount and you're perfectly fine paying off balances, you do a lot more travel, go for it. So I hope this video helps. Again, happy Valentine's Day to all those. Hey, use your credit card out there. You can get your points for it, and you'll be good to go. But until next time, this is Hayes. Like and subscribe. Drop any comments. Give me positive, negative feedback. I'm here for it all. We out.